Meet the Sudbury man, Matthieu Bonin,
Yes.
who plans to swim 350 kilometers around Manitoulin Island
Wow.
for multiple sclerosis, MS.
Yes. Wow.
This is formidable. Sounds crazy, but it actually kind of makes sense when you break it down. So Matthieu, sorry I said Matthew, but it really should be Matthieu. Maybe he says
Perfect.
Matthew, but
Or Matt.
one of our local quirks is that we have a mix of the French and English, right?
Yep.
So he'll make an attempt to swim around Manitoulin Island. After swimming for just a year and a half, Matthieu Bonin, he plans to swim all the way around the largest freshwater island in the world. So that would be a total of 350 clicks. When you first heard that, what first came to your mind? Because I know what first came to my mind.
When we heard that did you mention quitting his job?
Well,
Sorry. I was looking at, I'm looking at a story we're going to be covering later, which is gas prices. And it's a wonder my jaw didn't drop. So
Sure.
while you were talking, I'm just,
yeah, we'll get to that too.
Okay.
But,
Sorry.
yeah, so 350 kilometers
Oh, yeah, the
is
amount
a
he's going to be
distance
swimming.
that's just immense
Around
when it comes to
Manitoulin Island.
swimming.
It's the largest freshwater lake in the world, arguably, and he's going to swim around the entire island. It's a long journey.
Yeah, well, when you think of swimming, like, what's the longest swimming event in the Olympics?
I don't know
Like,
how
a few
long.
kilometers.
Yeah, exactly. It's not
Yeah,
much.
like, it's not much. 350 is like a whole...
But there's people that have swam the English Channel, and they do different
Sure,
marathon swimming events.
for sure. No, I mean, that's research that we can
For sure.
can bring back. But
But that's a lot more than
350 kilometers is...
I've ever swam. Put it that way.
There are no sharks in Georgian Bay.
That we know of.
That's... Yeah. So, Bonin quit his job as a full-time teacher to pursue training needed to accomplish this goal. He's already swimming 60 kilometers a week. The goal is to swim 100 kilometers a week for the actual swim.
Yeah.
The swim will be done in phases. Should take a month to complete.
A month.
So he's thinking he can do the 350 in less than a month.
Wow. Interesting.
So do the math on that.
What kind of math?
Like per day,
How many
far
kilometers?
how far he would need to go.
We just have to divide.
That's like over
30.
100 a day.
Isn't that 30 a day?
No,
Isn't 30 times
350.
30? Oh,
Oh, you're right. That's 10 kilometers
10
a day.
kilometers a day.
You were wrong too.
I was wrong. We were both wrong.
I was thinking it was 10 times. So 10 kilometers
Yeah.
a day. He's saying he might have to swim 10 hours a day to make it happen during the actual expedition. Planned for July. And again, this is to bring awareness and funds, to raise funds for MS, the MS Society of Canada.
Yeah.
So his aunt, Bonin's aunt, died of the chronic autoimmune disease. And that was a really big, it's obviously
Reason.
really tragic.
Yes.
And it has a big effect on the family's life. So
For sure.
he said, just like people say you can't have a cure for MS, it's too complex. He kind of compared that to this swimming competition, and he's saying, people are saying, oh, this isn't possible, it's not doable, but he's saying it's kind of the same thing. You
Yeah.
just make a plan, you set your mind to it, and it's possible.
Well, it's like anything, right? If you have the ability to do it, I think if you have a goal and you know what it takes to get that goal, it doesn't have to just be something physical like that. It's anything in life. I think those principles are true for any goal you set. Like, if you have a goal that's achievable, first of all, it has to be realistic. But we would all be very surprised at what actually is possible, what we are capable of doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something like this individual went, wait a minute, I think I can do this. And I believe with the right kind of training, even though it sounds really out of this world, that he'll be able to do that. So good point. Yeah.
No, for sure. And he obviously understands what's going to go into this. So he says the waves on the south side of the island, like the open water side,
Yeah.
can get 10 to 15 feet.
pretty big waves.
and he'll be swimming in that.
Yeah.
So he'll try and be safe, but, conditions change quickly, and that's going to be quite a feat.
And that's why he's not going to do everything all at once.
Yeah, well, that's not the headline of the story, but the first question I had was, that's not even possible to do it in one day.
No.
But then I realized he's going to spread it over closer to a month, and even then, it's like an ultra difficult thing to do.
What I thought was interesting, and we talked about this, was he quit his job.
Yeah.
In order to do this, which is that's
formidable.
He's very dedicated.
Of course.
Obviously, to this and to this cause and to this goal. So I wish him all the best. I mean, that's a huge commitment to do, for this.
Well, I mean, you can't compare it. Obviously, nothing's comparable, but it reminds me of like a Terry Fox figure who was doing it for a good cause, cancer research. And it just, like, a huge momentum was behind Terry Fox and what he did. And it ended up being like a worldwide thing, like a worldwide movement. Yeah,
and each year it seems to get bigger.
It does.
Even though, unfortunately, he's no longer with us, it just, the whole world, it just spread in the whole world, and it inspired so many people to do something similar.
Yep.
Just like we're seeing right now. It continues to inspire people to do something for causes they believe in and do something, that's superhuman, basically.
It is.
And it then inspires other people to support them.
It's superhuman and it's super inspiring.
Mm-hmm. Super cool, too. Hey, AJ here. Did you like that video? Please like and subscribe for more just like it every weekday.
Share it with your friends so they can stay up to date with all Sudbury news.